Hello. and I will feel alright. Saying, let's get together and feel alright. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let them all pass all their dirty remarks. There is one question I'd really love to ask. Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind? Just to save his own belief. One love. What about a one heart? What about let's get together and feel alright? As it was in the beginning, one love. So shall it be in the end. One heart. Alright. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. One more thing. Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon. So when the man comes, there will be no doom. Have pity on those whose chances grow thin. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation. Yeah, yeah. One love. What about the one? What about the let's get together and feel alright? I'm singing to mankind. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will
Thank you so much. Hello, everyone, and good afternoon. My name is Bean Downs, and I feel really honoured to be leading this ceremony today. I want to warmly welcome you as we gather in person and also from afar to celebrate the extraordinary life of the one and only Alfonso Bulla. Who's also brought his sunshine today as well. And as requested by Alfonso, we're going to start this ceremony. We will say together 3 long oms, uniting us all here on one frequency and vibration. So inhale, and together, Thank you. It's hard to know where to begin when speaking about someone whose life was so colourful and so full of magic. Alfonso, Fonzo, Al, Alfie, was a loving partner and friend to so many. Brother to Laverne, Johnny, Raymond, Vilna, Banda, Huey, Lanza, Cess, Fidel, Carlos and Sylvan. Papa to Leslie, Naomi, Stacey, Alonso, PJ, Alina, Rihanna, Serena, Nathan, Buddha and Silva. Grandpapa to Shayla, Thierry, Aaliyah, Aston, Millie, Chloe, Nicole, Amelia, Coco, Malachi, Marley, Maddox, Levi, Remy, Spirit and Rainbow. Is that wrong? And Grandpapa to Alana and Emil. I don't pretend to have known Alfonso, as you all did. But through my conversations with his friends and family, and reading the tributes shared far and wide, I've had the privilege of glimpsing the remarkable person that he was. The words that came up again and again: a bright spark, strong, proud, independent, endlessly positive, someone with a way of making everyone feel special, giving compliments freely, connecting instantly, and leaving a mark on every life he touched. When I asked his family how he handled life's challenges, they said he just got on with it. He took things in his stride, and even in difficult times, he remained positive and optimistic, while never shying away from his emotions. He felt deeply, and he felt honestly. As he was a friend to so many people, Alfonso also had a love of funerals, earning the nickname King of the Mourners. He took pride in sending people off with dignity and in celebration. So today, let's do the same for him. As we remember him, may you hold tightly to the truth that your lives are not poorer for having lost him, but immeasurably richer for having known him, whether as a friend, part of the family, seeing him at parties or festivals, crossing the street, or through a chance encounter. One thing Alfonso wanted from this service was a focus on forgiveness and love. He was a vision of peace and light to everyone he met, though, as his family sometimes joked, they also got to see a different side of him too. So let's go back to the beginning and hear how this bright spark's remarkable life began. Fonzo grew up in Manchester to parents Hughie and Sylvia. As a child, his nickname was Henry, and even then he stood out as a family entertainer. He learnt to backflip at Fielden Park Youth Club in Didsbury, mastering it on the trampoline, which then became his legendary party piece, along with that unmistakable whistle. Alfonso's sister, Vilma, told him that he looked like Bob Marley, so he twisted his afro into dreadlocks, and in 1976, he and good pal Lenny Willis got the train down to London to go and see Bob Marley. Standing at the front, he was pulled up on stage, and no one could believe the resemblance. From then on, he was known as Twin Marley. And some people even said he looked more like Bob Marley than Bob Marley did. As a brother, Alfonso was fiercely protective. He had Sylvian's back from childhood right through to the end. To her, he was a superhero. At their grandparents' house, he would hide Maltesers and Mars bars, then guide the other kids by shouting, "Hot" or "Cold," until the treats were found. Carlos remembers how even from a young age, Alfonso would walk into a room and instantly brighten it up. Laverne recalls when 10-year-old Fonzo came out to the campsite with their dad. He absolutely loved riding her horse, Blue. He would beg to stay. He loved roaming free among the sheep and the horses and collecting the bantam's eggs. He was proud of his Romany gypsy roots, calling Laverne his true Romanian gypsy. Even in his younger years, he could be, as the family say, our beautiful nuisance. He could switch from thunder to sunshine in a heartbeat, a trait that stayed with him all his life. And if anyone tried to tell him off, he'd only find it funny. At the age of about 12, Alfonso met his good friend Himmat at the Reno. Together, they weren't exactly conventional children. Growing up in different cultural households, they rebelled in their own way, living freely, questioning expectations, shaping their own identities. And the crew included Bino, Goff, Junior, Tony Burns, and Dennis Marr. And from their early rebellious days, things then shifted in 1988 into the creation of Invita, a movement deeply woven into Manchester's history, and a phrase that still rings out today. Uncle Junior was what Fonzo called the silent partner from the conception of Invita, and Alan Ingham took them on board as tour manager. Alfonso travelled to Japan, Iceland, and the United States as an MC and dancer with the Happy Mondays, an 808 state, still performing those infamous backflips. Alfonso and Himmat put their energy and spirit into something purposeful. And over time, through self-realization, meditation, and raising consciousness, they worked to move young people away from gang divisions and towards preserving life rather than destroying it, with a deep belief in the power of change. And alongside all this, Alfonso also built a home life full of love and connection. He had 3 children before meeting Patricia, PJ, Stacey, and Naomi, who will share some beautiful memories later in her tribute. Fonzo and Patricia first met in the early 70s in a little Sunday club called Caroline's. Fast forward a few years to the late 70s, and the universe decided their paths should cross again, this time in a little funk and soul club called Gillies. From then on, he became a significant part of her life, and although their branches may have grown in different directions, their roots remained as one. They shared 3 amazing children, Leslie, Lanza, and Alina, and 5 amazing grandchildren, which he adored, and of whom he was so proud of. He made life fun for them. Glastonbury was also a firm favourite. Stories were told of him flying over the festival in helicopters, riding motorbikes around the site, and appearing backstage with the superstars. But just as iconic was the year when they bought a wheelie bin to carry their tents, and then took it home, filled it with water, and created the Buller Tub, with local kids queuing up to jump in. He taught his children that you didn't need money to have fun. A mop bucket nailed to a tree became a basketball hoop. As he said, some people are so poor, all they have is money. Alfonso was an eclectic and authentic mix. Caribbean, Romany Gypsy, spiritual, athletic, creative, and all with a Mancunian accent. And eventually, that Manc accent travelled south. After Sarah moved to Cornwall to start afresh, Alfonso followed. When Sarah was pregnant with the twins, he was beside himself with excitement. After their birth, he briefly disappeared from the hospital, only to return having gone to collect Nathan and his mum, so they could meet the babies too. He was proud as punch, calling the twins his Cornish princesses. Later on, he and Sarah also had Buddha. He had a deeply paternal side, incredible with babies and children. And as for his athletic side, having played football for Cheadle Town and St Christopher's in Manchester, where him and Junior would run the pitch, he then played football for the Duchy in Cornwall, until injury stopped him in his late 30s. Even then, he stayed involved, watching local matches, checking in on his grandchildren's results. From the sidelines, he could be wonderfully embarrassing, shouting encouragement. The twins stopped playing at 15, but decades later, he was still proudly telling people about it. He took Nathan to football, adopting Cornish phrases like, "Come on, me handsome," and took Buddha to tennis, convinced she'd become the next Serena Williams. Later in life, Alfonso met Karen, and their journey together brought baby Silva into the world, the youngest and much-loved member of this remarkable family. And Alfonso kept up with his own training too. Tai Chi on the beach, running along the coast, even jogging backwards so that he wouldn't lose sight of the view. Because he loved it. He loved nature. the sunrise, the moon, the stars. He had a true zest for life, and he lived it fully. He loved gatherings of any kind, festivals, parties, winter and summer solstices. He loved dancing, the beach, long walks, travelling, and standing in the sun. He always wanted to bring people together, and today he's done just that. He took people under his wing, family friends, van loads of people from the street, all the kids from the estate. He wanted everyone to know how much he loved them, and he made sure that they did. And I'm certain that everyone sitting here today knows how much he loved you too. When I asked what people would miss most about him, the answer was simple. Everything. Even the embarrassing moments. And the phone calls. He would call just to check in on his children's children. He never missed an occasion. He never kept compliments to himself. If he thought you looked good, he would tell you. If he saw something beautiful in you, he would say it out loud. And he never wanted pity. Not for the serious things that might have warranted it, only for the small, trivial inconveniences. And yet those closest to him saw another side too. When he was tired or unwell, he could be calm, soft, vulnerable. Those quieter moments were gifts. At one point, Alfonso was the only black man in Falmouth. And although he was not always shown kindness or made to feel welcome, he never allowed racism to shape the way he saw himself. Where there was prejudice, he responded with love. Where there was exclusion, he gave belonging. To people of every colour, creed and religion, he showed deep compassion. Throughout his life, Alfonso would talk to anyone. He would stop strangers in the street, wander over to other people's tables in cafes, and somehow make each person feel like royalty. He had a way of making you feel like a king, the queen, a princess. And even people who he'd never met before would leave feeling changed. Divine and royal you are, he would tell them. And he meant it. To so many, he was a superhero. That was his gift, making people feel special, seen, and valued. His children would sometimes say they wished they didn't have to share him with the world. They longed at times to just have them for themselves. But over time, they came to understand that it was never about them not being important. It was that everyone was important to Alfonso. He used to call himself an underground celebrity. And through the tributes that have poured in, his family have realised that maybe that wasn't such a joke, after all. Alfonso left a lasting impression on everyone he met. His life set a precedent. Be kind, stand tall, and make the world better, simply by loving it. Love and light. That's what he carried, that's what he gave, and that is what remains. Very sadly, Rowetta from the Happy Mondays, who shared many wonderful memories with Alfonso, wasn't able to make it today. So she sends her apologies and love and blessings, and we're feeling those. Now we'll have some tributes from Alfonso's family, and also a mention to Charity, Alfonso's niece, who sadly couldn't be here with us today, but is holding Alfonso closely in her heart, and she is held closely in ours. And a blessing for Kester, Alfonso's nephew, who we will also hold in our hearts today, as today is the anniversary of his departure from this earth. Naomi, would you like to come and share your tribute?
Do you want to say it? Do you want to say it? But I cheekily said my speech was 5 minutes longer, so Leandra could say something. All right. All right. Yeah, go first. Go first. Go on.
So I'm going to read a poem that I wrote for my uncle. Okay, so to Uncle Fonso, our king, divine and royal you are, has gained his wings, Manchester vibes in the area, everyone sings. Life will never be the same now that you have gone, there's only one, Uncle Fon. I wish there was one more, the sound of you whistling as you walk towards the door, and the trails of rose petals sprinkled along the floor, or the sound of your voice as I hear you near, my face lights up and I would shout, Uncle Fonso is here. I wish there was one more hug, one more smile, one more stop for a little while. Thank you so much for being the most beautiful uncle and for always being there, for understanding me when I didn't understand myself, for always being there when I struggled with my health, for loving me through the good times and the bad, for being the best uncle we could ever have. Uncle, you are the life and the soul of every place, every room you entered and every space. My beautiful uncle, no one can replace. The eyes, the moon, the pyramid and the sun, this life may be over, but your next one has begun. So, Uncle, rise higher than ever before. I'll love you forever and always, for that, I'm sure.
Oh, right, okay. Thank you, everyone, for all your love and support. I feel elevated by all the tributes, stories, well wishes, music, videos, artwork, kind words about our dad. Oh, let me get my glasses on. I am overwhelmed with feelings of love. Not only was my dad, our dad, loved immensely, but he also spread love widely. I'm grateful for the gifts of our dad's presence in all of our lives, as a spiritual teacher and a teacher of life. The truth about Dad is that he was inconsistently consistent in all of our lives. He was chaos without any order. The things that stick out the most for me is how he always just turned up randomly and unexpectedly. And every time I saw him, I was always surprised and pleased to see him, enjoying every moment, as I never knew when I'd see him again. Growing up, every so often he would reappear with a new sibling or three, and they usually came with an auntie and a sibling of their own. My dad was father to us all. First was Lan and Lean, and they came with Auntie Pat and Les. Then there were Stacey and PJ, who were teenagers by the time we met. Then came the twins and Buddha with Sarah and Cornwall, and Nathan came with them. And by the time Silver was born, my two children were leaving high school. And in all honesty, I can't actually keep up with how many of us there are. My siblings, our maternal families, our children, their children, connected and extended by Dad. And even though Dad was a teenager when I was born, he made time for me. He would randomly turn up to pick me up from school. He came to my tournaments and school plays. He would take me out to visit our ever-growing family. He would pick me up off my mum at my Nana Effels on Merseybank. We would walk all the way to West Didsbury to Granny Sylvie's and Grandad Buller's to introduce me to all my aunties and uncles. There was Sylvie and Laverne, Uncle Cess's wife Debbie, Uncle Cess, Lanza Hewitt, Fidel, Carlos, Johnny. I saw photos of my Uncle Raymond because he had passed already. There was Vilma and Vanda and a whole load of cousins, the Waters, the Bullers, the Marshall and the Monaghan's. And then we would walk all the way to the masses at Auntie Pat's in Burnage via Withington to stop off at Uncle Emmett's and Junior's to see the Sings and Lindsays, and en route he would introduce me to every and anybody he met on the way. Then when he moved down south, he brought me here to Cornwall to meet my Wardle sisters. By the time I went back to my mum and Nana Effels on Merseybank, with the Morrisons, the Joyces, the Thorns and everyone else, I was always overwhelmed by the array of people, names, faces, but looking back it's as though he was showing me all walks of life. Our father, Papa, Grandpapa, Alfonso, or Alfonso, however you want to spell it, The man we are all here for today, to me, I just knew him as my dad. Our last conversation was a week before he passed away. We laughed, we cried, we spoke about higher levels of consciousness, energy, lucid dreaming, having out-of-body experiences and what the human experiences was like. But most importantly, when my internal doubt crept in, he bloody laughed at me. He told me my wordness means that I'm his daughter, my mum's daughter, and that imperfections make us human. He reminded me that even when we're apart, he loves me, and on top of that, when I'm without him, I'm absolutely fine. And we both laughed because it's true, and we hugged it out and had a really good conversation. He told me I'm strong just like my mum, but I've got to give credit where credit is due. I think my strength is from, and my majestical qualities come from both my parents, because they were both a bit magical in the way they thought, and they both had superhuman strength-like powers. They both made a huge impact on my heart and on the world in general. But this is about my dad, our father, Alfonso Waters LaCrue. It is strange and otherworldly experience being fathered by you. I'm in the process of taking it all in. Thank you for giving me my peace at your end and for your words of wisdom. Our connection reaches beyond the stars. Fly high, Lion King. You can finally rest your wings. What else can I say other than my dad, our father, grandfather, brother, uncle, cousin and friend? He came, he'd done what he said he would do and departed with a king's death. I love you, Dad. I'm grateful that he was my dad. Give my mum a big kiss from me.
And some words from Patricia. We will carry on loving you, recounting good times, and you will live in our hearts and souls forever. Good night, God bless, Fon. I'd say sleep tight, but you won't be sleeping. You'll be too busy flying the flag of the pyramid sun, telling stories of Invita, and no doubt putting on a night with a guest list a mile long and a bar bill to match. So enjoy your night. Say hello to everyone for me. Love you all the time, more and more. And a tribute from Leslie. Our dad, the king and lion he is, left a big impression on the people he came across in life, whether it would be his love, his teaching, or just his free-spirited outlook on life. To him, everyone was just as important to him as though they were his family. He just had time for everyone from all walks of life, rich and poor, young and old. As kids growing up, nobody had a dad like ours. We were treated like street royalty. Everywhere we went, people knew our dad's name, Alfonso Bulla. Divine and royal you are. May the legend live forever in our hearts. Lanza.
No one going to stand up here with me, leave him on my own. You know I struggle, I've got dyslexic like my dad and that, come on. Right, bear with us now for a minute. I just want us all, before I start, just to turn to each other and just look each other in the eyes and shake each other's hands and say, divine and royal you are. So can we just take a moment to everybody just to turn to each other. Divine and royal you are. Divine and royal you are. Divine and royal you are. Yes, sir. Divine and royal you are. Right, now after 3, we're all going to say, divine and royal we are. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Divine and royal we are. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. This isn't a time for mourning. Our dad didn't even say the word morning, as in good morning. He would say good sunrise, and demanded you say the words back to him, as well as Sashi Dikalji, Rastafari, Love and Light, Namaskara, Karafuna, Love, he'd go on forever. He was mindful of the power of words and how they would affect ourselves and the people around us. That's why he called everybody king and queen, spoke love and light and positivity to remind everybody he came into contact with. Divine and royal you are. He would go out of his way to help anybody. I recall being a young boy driving down Burton Road and Dad stopping the car to let an old lady cross the road, but the traffic on the other side didn't stop. In true Alfonso style, he bounced out the car, stopped the traffic and escorted the old lady safely across the other side of the road. He'd say, manners and kindness goes a long way and costs nothing. That stayed with me throughout my whole life. He was a teacher. He taught us so much. He taught us manners and respect. He gave us knowledge, guidance, wisdom. He taught us to be kind and considerate, not just to ourselves, but to others. He taught us to be strong and courageous and not to take no shit from nobody. He taught us how to be fearless. He'd say, we don't fear no man, no beast, but be humble and don't cause trouble. He taught us to stand for something or fall for anything. He told us to stand up for others who can't stand up for themselves. He taught us how to express ourselves and be creative. He'd say, we don't follow fashion, son, we create it. Why blend in when you was born to stand out? He taught us to question everything. He'd say, forget the box, son, think outside the circle. He taught us to be our true, authentic self, and that it's our differences that make us unique, so embrace them. He taught us self-confidence and compassion. He taught us to do all things with passion. He taught us self-worth and self-love. He taught us how to be gentle and romantic. He taught us patience. Oh boy, did he teach us patience. He taught us forgiveness. Most of all, he taught us how to love and how to live in love. Love and light, he'd say, son, love and light, because he knew it was love that shines the brightest. He taught us to live life to the best of our ability with no expectation of the outcome, to be a free spirit, be yourself. He was many things in this lifetime to so many people. He was a Mancunian, a Belizean, a Dread, a Ragamuffin, a Gypsy, a hippie, an entertainer, a party starter, a leader, a trendsetter, a storyteller, a spiritual being, a yogi, one of a kind, cut from a different cloth. The one thing he was a real-life earth angel. But to us, he was just our dad. And there won't be a day that goes by where we won't miss him and his erratic, funny, hilarious, belly-laughing, crazy wizard self. But how lucky are we to have had such a beautiful encounter with such a beautiful, amazing, wonderful, magical being? And for that, we are forever thankful. I don't think Dad knew how many people he had a positive impact on and how much his love touched the hearts and souls of others. And his reach went so far and wide, from all colours, creeds, religions, from all walks of life. So Mr. Alfonso Recruit Waters Buller, Mr. Mvita, take a bow. Your work here is done. Rest easy, Papa G. Good night, God bless. I love you all the time, more and more. Manchester vibes in the area.
As we hold all of those beautiful and loving words in our hearts, we'll now share a collection of photographs, moments that tell his story of life in another way, as we hear Promised Land by Joe Smooth. We're going to take a few peaceful minutes now for you to remember Alfonso in your own way. So hold him close in your hearts. You may wish to take these moments to say a blessing, a prayer, or a little goodbye in whatever way feels right.
You go away, no baby. I want You do every day. But we don't win. So that was amazing. Yeah. God gives you blessing. Not for you. You to share. And is it true? Yeah. So you went from your past life? Yeah. Take care. Safe trip back. And when you come back,
There is more, yeah, there is more, but that's everybody, there is some more of the ceremony to come, and there will be some time at the end to also pay your respects.
In other words, she means, can you all get back to your seats, please, so we can finish?
Guys, can everybody take their seats, please?
Thanks, Landon. As we come back together, we're going to actually welcome Alina to come and share a few words.
Sit down. Let me speak. Well, I'm all right though. I'm all right.
Sit
now
down,
come
sit
back.
down,
Come back. I'm not joking. I'm good. I was going to do a poem, but I didn't write a poem. I'm really glad after Leanne's poem because would have put me to shame. But I have got just a few little things to read before mine that I wrote 10 minutes ago, so bear with me. This is off Matthew, my Matthew. Mafiosa, Daddy called it. Papa even, Daddy. Couldn't be here today, so you two, please. My time. So, Alfie, pain in the ass, Papa. Where do you start with this man? My second dad. He called me king, but he was a king. Only a king could make princesses and princes as beautiful as the ones he helped created. Beautiful souls with beautiful hearts. He is you, and you are him. Some more than others. Probably you, Lanny's talking about that. He was my friend. I always had his back. He took me to see the dolphins last year in Cornwall, a day that I'll never forget. He always told me he was proud of me, something I'd never heard until I met this family. One of the last things he did was send me a beautiful voice note telling me he was my dad and how much he loved my dad, my friend, my king. He always could make me laugh, even if it was watching him getting done for winding one of his up. I miss you, and I'm glad you don't have to see me like this. I know it would have hurt you, and I'm sorry to disappoint you and not take care of your lioness. I promise, like I promised. I'll miss your laugh, your warmth, your surprising wisdom, your heart, and your wackiness. I love you all the time, more and more. Some lights will never go out, and yours never will. Love, Math. And this, she don't even know I'm reading it. This was just off one of my friends that she wrote when I come to Cornwall. I just thought it was really beautiful. So she's put my beautiful Alita. She's my soul sister. It's not just my friend, she's my soul sister. Kids, my time spirit. Cora. Liz, where's Liz? Get your good.
Calling Liz.
Joking, come on. Spirit's the word. She's mine, by the way. Spirit's mine. So, my beautiful Alina, now you're in Cornwall. I trust that you truly feel how surrounded by love you are. Your family and friends and your papa's love never disappears. It never dies. It simply transforms. Your papa's love is who you are. It lives in your heart, your strength, your depth. Your papa will be with you forever. He's the writing in the stars, and he's the feathers in the breeze. He's the absolute strength you feel from nowhere, and he's the shining light. And in the middle of all this grief and uncertainty, please remember you're being held by the angels, by something bigger, by love, by light, by me. Light always outshines the dark. Whenever it feels too heavy, close your eyes and breathe. Imagine all the light you've ever given in the world pouring over you. You don't have to be strong every moment. Even the strongest souls tremble. You are not alone on this journey. I'm beside you. I'm here. I love you the most. Whatever comes next, Jen. That's for my Jen tapping. Fine now.
Right,
so
this girl,
you've got to hammer things down in copies because I've took everything. Anyway, this is me. This is my one. Sorry. Our beautiful papa, unique, one of a kind, one in a lifetime soul. There's no one quite like him, and there will never be in this world or any. He was an angelic being, highly respected in the spiritual world as well as ours. He had a gift, a bright light that was blinding to make you feel special. And not just his princesses and princes, everybody. All the lions and all the lionesses. He had so much love to give, sometimes a little bit too much. He gave us Uncle Frank, our earth angel. He was the greatest uncle, the greatest papa, and one of the greatest friends. We had some beautifully amazing memories at 25 West Bank Road, and he made every single child on the street and the next street and the street after that feel like one of his own. Of course, adopting my guy as well as one of his own. As well, there was Annette, Colin, Peter, Raymond, Leanne, Jenny, the Maloneys, Buck, Di, Nick, Al. Can't read everybody out, but I'll just say the Inghams, the Sings, the Lindsays, the Macakis, the Molyneux, of course, Taylor, Bennett, Flan, Pablo, Gareth. The list goes on, so I'm sorry if I can't mention everyone, but we'll be here till tomorrow, and I've already did 2 speeches I wasn't supposed to do. So, he gave me some beautiful memories as a child, but even more when I was an early teen, being able to go out with him and Lizzie and my brothers to some swanky places, to some underground places. It's places I probably shouldn't have been at 15, 16, 17, but I was always really, really, really safe. I was always well protected and always looked after, and we just wanted to dance till the stars came up. He always taught my big brothers to protect me and look after me, which they did till the ripe age of 38 when I met my Matthew. He truly did and truly was one of the greatest things in my world, and not just mine, I know a lot of yours as well. One of my best memories was my 18th when we went to Dublin with the lads, Danny, Dermot, Fatneck, to the Temple Bar. They're all right, Liz, let them run wild. To the Temple Bar. It was one of the best weekends of my life, but I do also remember having a terrible go at him on the coach because he was rude to Dermot. I said, "Don't you speak to Dermot?" He said, "Don't you speak to me?" I said, "Well, I will." I was always on his back and I'd give him loads and loads of grief, but that was our relationship. And he just laughed anyway, and it went in one ear and out the other, literally till his last breath. He was such a spiritual being, having a human experience. And he used to say, "Daughter, do you get it?" I said, "Yes, Papa, I get it." He says, "But do you?" I said, "Papa, I do." He loved the sun, the moon and the stars. He loved his princesses. Last one, I'm not saying he loved them more, but you know, Silver, through Karen, and rest in peace, Karen, also. I hope you're having a good reunion up there. Was his pride and joy. We all was, but you know, Silver had a soft spot because she was only 11. He loved his North Manchester family, he loved his Gypsy roots, he loved his Buller family, he loved his Cardiff family, he loved his Cornwall family. Everybody in this room and beyond was his family, and I hope you all know that. We love and appreciate you so much, and thank you for taking the time to come. It's no coincidence he passed on 222 on the cuff of a full moon, and today is 333 on a very rare red full moon. He was a very special person. He will be missed. Rest in power, Papa. I know he won't be resting, but rest in power, Papa. We love you. Your line and lionesses, Rastafari.
Love and light.
Love and light.
Through his creativity, friendships, compassion, boundless energy and unwavering kindness, Alfonso left a mark on this world that will not fade. He transformed spaces, lifted spirits, and made life brighter for everyone lucky enough to know him. As we come to the close of this service, we say goodbye to Alfonso's physical presence, though that is all that we're truly saying goodbye to. His soul, his energy, his spark, those can never be extinguished. They live on in the music he loved, in his dancing, his backflips, the adventures he created, and the friendships and family bonds that he nurtured. If you're able, please stand for these words of farewell. Alfonso, thank you for all that you were and all that you gave to all those who knew you. Your physical presence will be missed, but your determined, loving and generous spirit will live on, felt and cherished forever. We honour the way you lived your life, with fearless passion, authenticity, laughter, and endless love for your family, your friends, and even strangers who became part of your world. You showed us how to live fully, to care deeply, to create joy, and to lift others simply by being yourself. Love and light to you, Alfonso. Forever rest in peace. Now, please be seated or feel free to dance if you like, because I think there's going to be another banger.
Lions and all my lionesses. Roll lions and all my lionesses. Bongo Himmets and MC Alfonso. All my lions and all my lionesses. All my lions and all my lionesses. Bongo Himmets and MC Alfonso. Bongo Himmets and MC Alfonso. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, 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 oh. Bongo Himmets and MC Alfonso. Oh, 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 oh. England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. Hey, hey. Don't you know of West Disbury, where the Midlands came alive? The sun was born that made the pioneers. Pub light shining bright. He moved like cosmic dancer, a Pied Piper in the scene. From the Midland to Spike Island, living every crazy dream. I read if I flew the pyramid, saw the moon, the rally cry, and changed the vibes in the area where the hearts will never die. Made town, let the anthem play. Manchester vibes in the area. Night and today, when Fonzo's rhythm took us higher, in the rave and the fire. Manchester vibes in the area. Move the feet whenever the city clicked. Glastonbury to G-Max Halls, the energy was real. The party didn't stop until the sunrise made us feel. Liam shouted, come in over every cheering crowd. And no Fonzo's gone now, the legacy makes us proud. A king and lion of Manchester, his vibe will always stay. Manchester echo forever with the ember, it's always on and be found. Let the anthem play. Manchester vibe. He danced with soul and spirit and will remember his name. The city's heartbeat in every beat. The vibe was never tame. Manchester, raise your voice now. Let the world proclaim Manchester vibes in the area. In every street and heart we hope. Alfonso's at the fire. And Vita's story told. Manchester spirit never fades away.
As we celebrate Alfonso's life, we also acknowledge the grief that comes with losing someone so deeply loved. Grief is not the absence of love, it is the proof of it. And through that love, Alfonso remains with us, in our memories, in the lessons he taught, and in the energy he shared. Some of his family have shared that they don't feel that they've lost him. They feel that they gained an extraordinary dad, a guide, and a presence that shaped their lives. And for those family members who didn't always have him physically nearby, his energy is now back to source, connecting them in ways that can feel even stronger. The family invites you to continue celebrating Alfonso's life at the Princess Pavilion in Falmouth after this ceremony. And I know there's a big celebration of life upcoming in Manchester too. Moving forward in your own lives, I ask that you try and channel your own inner Alfonso, being optimistic, strong and loving, giving generously and embracing every adventure with joy and courage, leaving the world better than how you find it. As Alfonso often said, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. What a man. What a legend. And what an honour. I'd like to leave you with a poem which feels to capture Alfonso's essence. When I go from this place, dress the porch with garlands, as you would for a wedding, my dear. Pull the people from their homes and dance in the streets when death arrives like a bride at the aisle. Send me off in my brightest clothing, serve ice cream with rose petals to our guests. There's no reason to cry, my dear. I have waited my whole life for such beauty to take my breath away. When I go, let it be a celebration, for I have been here. I have lived. I have won at this game called life.
Brand new watch for the 90s. Calling on movers. One of them, do you think?